Salvete omnes! Thank you so much for joining me in these lessons. I really appreciate you being here and studying with me. I hope you love these lessons and I hope they bring you amazing results. In this video, we'll discuss how to use this course, and then we'll discuss some suggestions on how to cultivate powerful, effective magic abilities. There are simple habits and practices that we can use to become more powerful magic users. In this course, there are two types of lessons: simple spell studies, and then deep dive Latin language studies, where we'll study more of the language itself and grammar and words. The spell studies will provide Latin pronunciations, English translations, opportunities to practice, and some suggestions on how to cast the spell effectively. The simple spell lessons will be individual videos. The simple spell study videos will have an Arabic number showing the order in which I'm adding them to the course, and then a Roman numeral showing what spell number they are in my Latin spellbook. So the Roman numerals won't be in order, but the Arabic numbers will. The Roman numeral will be followed by the title of the spell. For instance, since I numbered this video with an Arabic 1 followed by the title, the next video that begins presenting Latin spells will be called 226, Good Luck Charm. Arabic numeral 2, Roman numeral 26, and the title, Good Luck Charm. The other lessons will be called Latin Study, followed by the lesson number, and then the subject. For instance, Latin Study, Lesson 1, Introduction, and so on. At the time of making these videos, I'm not sure which website I'll use to host my online course, so hopefully this will all link up and work well. And if not, please forgive me, and if there are any problems, please contact me at tonusmaximusrocks@gmail.com, and I'll do my best to make it clear. Contact me at tonusmaximusrocks@gmail.com. This course is specifically designed to be an intense study or a light entertaining TV show. So if you really want to learn Latin the best you can, pause every video and write every word down and repeat it many times and learn it solidly. Or you can just watch it like a documentary or TV show and have a glass of wine and relax. Every lesson is designed to stand on its own, so you don't have to watch them in order. However, I suggest watching all the videos, even if you think you know that subject, because there are little tidbits of good information throughout the course. And you can feel free to skip lessons or skip through sections that you might find boring, or repeat lessons, or use this however you want. So it's also possible to peruse the titles of the videos and just watch the ones that attract you. You can approach this completely intuitively if you like. There's no rigid structure to this course. In fact, there's scientific evidence that we learn better when we are relaxed and when we're not trying. I hope you find all the lessons in this course interesting and entertaining. If you do want to study intensely, I highly recommend the technique of writing words over and over. I use the Dowling Ranieri method, which means you write all the forms 100 times. But basically you can apply this to anything you want to remember, write it 100 times. And this works for all languages and all topics. Repeating one pattern or set of magical words 100 times can really take you into magical realms and open up other dimensions. I use it for Greek and Latin. I've been using this technique, writing these hundreds of times so you can see the number. A little bit like the Rain Man. This is a little autistic, I know. Hours and hours. Yeah, even more. I've got some runes there, pictures. It really opens up doorways. And then, after you write it 100 times, you can say them 100 times. And then right here, I'll repeat the pattern or word, and then I'll put a slash. So I repeat, this is all the repetitions I did. These are all repetitions. So Wow. Okay. This is insane. Okay. I didn't even realize how insane this was until I'm doing this video. You might not be this insane, but you know, if you write something 20 times, it'll stick in your head. Or you can get a box of cookies and some milk and just watch these like a TV show. It's up to you. Do it your way. You do you. First and foremost, I hope you like these. My main goal is that they're enjoyable for you. I'll talk about this again throughout the lessons, but I wanted to devote some space to this here. It would be foolish for someone to say some magic words and then expect the results to manifest perfectly within seconds, and then if they don't get the results, they just say the magic didn't work or something like that. Kind of like when people repeat a positive affirmation a couple times and then they're discouraged if the results don't come, when in reality, for positive affirmations to be effective, we need to be repeating them 500 times a day, 1,000 times a day, 5,000 times a day, until it's a continual program in our mind. So repetition is a powerful key for magic, and also there are simple practices we can do to help cultivate effective magic. Some of these are obvious and you may have done them from time to time, but these are also things that we need to repeat over and over throughout the years, and they keep building and building. These are the most effective ways that I've found to cultivate more powerful magic. Pray to your gods or goddesses. It could be anyone, whoever you're connected with. Mother Mary, Hecate, Dionysus, Zeus, Odin, Freya, the Celtic gods and goddesses, or whoever you choose. Although I think it's kind of funny because they seem to choose us. If you haven't found a deity that you love and feel connected to yet, just meditate and ask your higher self. Eventually you'll know who to pray to. I don't think people say this enough, but even as witches and pagans, we can still pray to the one source of the universe, the one spirit or God. We can still pray to the oneness of the universe, or to the universe itself. This is the oneness of all the universe, the planets, galaxies, oceans, dolphins, suns, moons, humans, animals, aliens, everything we can possibly think of. Number 2, meditate. Let go of control. Do nothing. Let go of everything. This is where all the familiar favorites can come into play, and I find they really do add to my ability to manifest magically. For example, you may want to practice yoga, qigong, tai chi, any kind of meditation, or chanting. Or you can literally just sit there and do nothing and observe your mind, letting go of each thought as it comes. I've found the more we meditate, the more powerful our magic abilities become, and the easier it is to manifest results in the physical world. Spoiler alert, the deepest lesson we can learn as magicians is that we're actually not doing anything. We're getting out of the way and learning how to let the universe flow through us.
You may not be a sorcerer, Galen Bradwell, but that doesn't matter. Not to me.
No. I just wish
What?
we had a horse.
The closer we can get to that state of completely letting go and trusting the universe, the more powerful magicians we become. Number 3, commune with nature. Ask stones and plants to reveal their powers, and listen. Scott Cunningham. Magic indeed is all around us, in stones, flowers, stars, the dawn wind, and the sunset cloud. All we need is the ability to see and understand. Doreen Valiente. I love Doreen Valiente. And in one interview, she said something like, "We can learn more about magic by going outside and listening to the wind in the trees than we can from any amount of books." Number 4, exercise and walk. Number 5, eat healthy. Number 6, study, study, study. Powerful magicians and successful people are studying continually. If you want to cultivate more powerful magic skills, it's important to study all the time. You can study witchcraft or ancient religions, study gods or goddesses. Always read and study. Number 7, traditional practices or studies. Kung Fu, Buddhism, Taoism, Hinduism. Honestly, I used to resist these, preferring our Western occult tradition. I still prefer our Western occult tradition. However, I've discovered that these Eastern practices hold tremendous power. And I also discovered that some of the most prominent figures in our Western tradition were inspired by the Eastern traditions. For instance, Aleister Crowley creates a character named Simon If in his book Moonchild, who pretty much represents Crowley himself. Simon If declares early in the book, "I don't practice magic anymore, only Taoism." And the number one most important thing that helps us cultivate potent magic is letting go. It is extremely important to let go completely after you cast a spell. And the more time we spend sitting in meditation and letting go of the results, the more powerful our magic becomes. Hands down, the most profound and most important secret of magic that I've discovered, the one main goal in practice that all the masters and great teachers point to, is endeavor to be one with Source. And by Source I mean God or Goddess or the universe or Spirit or whatever you personally call the one source of the entire universe. My last main point of this lesson: always practice safe magic. Before casting any magic spells or even playing with magical words, I strongly suggest that you study at least a little bit about safe magic. It's not difficult to find this information. You can simply Google safe witchcraft or ritual magic safety or something of this nature. The Wiccan path is very good for this because any Wiccan teacher you'll find will undoubtedly begin with the first steps of protecting yourself and practicing safe magic. The first book that I used was Scott Cunningham's Wicca, a Guide for the Solitary Practitioner. Or you can find good information from other ritual magic systems. This is the first lesson any magician learns, whether it's from a teacher or the hard way. Things can get quite uncomfortable and scary when you're not practicing safe magic, and you'll know if you're not. You may feel dark presences or uncomfortable sensations in your body. I quite literally have done battle with demons. Make sure that you don't attract any dark entities, and there are steps you can take to prevent this. So I'm presenting all these magic spells with the faith that you are protecting yourself and practicing only positive and safe magic. I trust you. Practicing unsafe magic can endanger not only yourself, but people around you. I've seen people driven completely mad by not practicing safe magic. It's not pretty. Plus, all my spells I'm presenting are quite positive. I don't present any curses here or anything like that. I don't recommend the use of magic with drugs, and definitely not if you already have pronounced mental problems. I have seen people driven mad, and it can lead to destruction. Magic and meditation practices are powerful and can be dangerous. I'm not trying to scare you, just saying be careful. It can be quite easy to stay safe, as simple as praying to your god or goddess. So have fun and stay safe. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Blessed be.